We've got a question from Jack Off Bandit, who says, Yo, Ramsey, I doubt you'll see this. Why do you doubt that I'll read your comments when I'm always telling you that I read your comments? And if you have a question for the next edition of Q&A with the Coach, just leave your question in the comments because I read them. Are we clear? So, stop doubting. Unless your comment's a million pages long and begins with, You don't understand the difference between a street fight and a sport fight, or some nonsense like that, then I'll probably skip it. But if you got a sincere question, I'm going to look into that. So what is the question? I hope you could do a series on different fighting styles, their advantages and disadvantages, and how to beat them. Okay. Well, maybe when my gym opens up, I'll get into some of the more pragmatic technical things, but since we're still locked down here in Shanghai, and I got all the space of this gigantic studio, which is a little hot, so I'm getting some sweat stains under my arms here, because it's approaching summertime here in the subtropical region of Shanghai, and I got some lights on me, increasing the heat. Anyway, how do we defeat different fighting styles? Well, let's go over some. Is your fighting style a stand-up striking style that involves zero grappling? If so, how do you beat that? Take the dude down and grapple him to death. Or take the dude down and ground and pound him to death. So, for example, how do you beat a kickboxer who doesn't know how to grapple? Take him down and beat him to death. How do you beat a karate guy who doesn't know how to grapple? Take him down and beat him to death. How do you beat a Muay Thai fighter who doesn't know how to grapple? You take him down and beat him to death. How do you beat a saboteur? You take him down and beat him to death. How do you beat a fill-in-the-blank taekwondo practitioner? Take him down and beat him to death. How do you beat any stand-up fighter who doesn't know how to grapple? Take him down and beat him to death, and or strangle him, armbar him, leg lock him, etc. Are we clear? So how do you beat a grappler? Learn how to grapple. How do you beat a grappler that doesn't know how to strike? Learn how to grapple and then beat him to death. So, the secret to beating the other styles. 1, do what the other guy won't and then beat him to death. Next question.